Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. So, everybody, the subject today, guys, is gonna be the power of within. We're gonna talk about a lot as the flow state. We're gonna talk also about like how to build consistency on anything you do, on anything you're trying to achieve. How to build consistency, how to be consistent all the time. Hello, Mr. Ross. How are you? How's everything? Good. How to be consistent, guys, is it's very simple. It's not difficult at all. It's very simple. How to be consistent? Consistent, yes. It's just it's very important, yes. And consistent create momentum. Consistent create momentum, and from that momentum, you're gonna well, consistent. The more you do it, you do it. But you're doing the right thing, and that gonna be flow state. Gonna actually become a second nature of part of you. Because yes, I'm perfect. I'm perfect. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing amazing. Drinking some coffee. I'm not drinking coffee too. Um, but I enjoy coffee. This morning. Because last night, I've been drinking a lot of wine and very tired. There's the flow stage, aka the best habit in the world. You can't possess. Yes, and um, I think the Last week I've been watching a podcast. They talk about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and Phil Jackson, how they're able to create momentum in it, even below Russell, how they're able to build flow state with meditation to be in the present moment, to always be in a good, to be at the best. But it's just like you don't try to be in a flow state. You just see yourself at the end. That's crazy, guys. Yeah, all those things related to never. And even in danger time, there's something they call some people call instinct. It's not instinct. When you're so deep and the moment you see yourself at the end, you are the champion. You don't try to conquer. The moment you try to conquer everything, you kill the flow state. It's just like people say higher self. It's just like uh a higher, like the God within take over. Just take over. And you see yourself doing all those things, make the right shot, take the right move, um, take that right deal, make that right decision in that right time, everything, right? But to build to build that muscle, you have to trust the end. You have to see yourself at the end on anything, like on anything you do. You have to already believe already a champion and see yourself at the end, you're already that person. And you're gonna move by inspiration to make that happen. It's that's what I tell people. It's not your talent gonna make you successful. Yeah, I'm not lying, guys. Everything is the weather mechanic. Everything is that the podcast is there. That man actually was working out with the Chicago Bulls and Lakers, all those coaches. Like Phil Jackson, the head coach of the Lakers and the Chicago Bulls, wrote a book about it. I tell people that, guys, behind all successes you see is spiritual. It's based off the same law never change. Even in the Bible also. The rest is nothing. That's the difference. People take talent or working hard gonna make you so high. No, it's not true at all. Because Phil Jackson was someone actually make those guys do meditation. Guys, like go Google, go take some time. Phil Jackson actually was a teach them how to be in the present moment, how to visualize, to be in a state to be great. That's the reason why he's the best coach ever. Like that meant every team he go, what with championship, multiple times, challenge or not, always. So when I take my time to actually understand, all those things behind like the power of belief, the power of belief, guys, is instrumental. But I do research, guys. I'm always do research, because like when you see someone like Michael Jordan play, guys, like that meant everything he touched successful. That meant like right now in invest in a racing company about like that sport. That meant make about like 4.2 billion dollars, guys. In golf, success. Only thing you touch success, guys. You can be that way when you know who you are, like the self concept. When you have a good self concept, anything you touch will be successful. Everything you touch because you know you are it. You don't have to know the right thing, the right information. The moment you see yourself at the end, you're already successful. You're already that person. And the more result you get, the more grow you're gonna become. But there's also I don't tell those things failure. Like there's a way never call those things. Mr. Wilson, she has a way to call them not challenging. It's just like the perfect way in a format, something I don't remember that. But I think those things are that's the bridging incidents. I call them never called bridging incidents. That is a bridge actually to make you become who you want to be. Have that you want to experience your life. Yeah, of course. They are failure, but they never give up on what? Of the power within who they are, what they really want to experience. That's the difference between like that's the difference between someone actually work hard and a person actually believe the power within. No matter what happened, there always been that state of champion. They're all that because they have conviction. No matter what happens, it's gonna lead me to that success. And I don't have to know the right thing, the right information, stressful so much to know the right detail, everything. Guys, the most successful people in life and business, anything, never start a business. That's true. Why? It's not about information, it's about the alignment of who you want to be. That's the thing. The alignment. Because we are consciousness. We are consciousness. But we can do that for relationship. If you have good self-concept in yourself, you say, oh, my relationship is good and amazing. I'm this, I'm that, I'm a good parent, everything. You say it, you embody it, you believe it, you focus on it, you visualize it, you have the conviction about it. You're gonna see yourself start to become that identity, start to move that way unconsciously, and gonna come a flow to become like a new self to you. But if you let the external play in your mind. You let people like you allow people control your mind. You allow people, play my game. And you right now you lose all. You lose all. For example, guys, the great basketball player of all time, that man drinking beer before he play basketball, man, and still beat everybody. That's crazy. That man was smoking a lot of cigar before, like to win a championship. That man was smoking cigar because he see himself with a championship. It was like, I think 11 cigars if I actually got played. So, and not only that, but everything he touched, success. Tiger Woods, same thing. Everything that man do, that man is. But his dad programmed it. His dad actually make that man become a machine. When you're in the army and the military, they make you do the affirmation. I'm a killing machine. But his dad say, I'm gonna create a machine of success on golf. People would never see mentally. That's what the true power is, guys. Mental. If you build all your strength from within you, mentally, guys, from within you, mentally. If you build all your strength, you put all your strength, all your power within, oh man, you're gonna be unstoppable. You're gonna be unstoppable. No matter what happens, no matter what happens, you're gonna still always be successful. No matter what happens, no matter what, you know, because your strength is from God and God is within you. And you know that infinite intelligence, that infinite power, when you're so focused within yourself at the end of what you really want to experience, no matter what happens, that infinite intelligence is gonna guide you. So there is, for me, when people like put their trust in the physical, when challenge happen, when they lose a job, and actually the business is gonna bankrupt, everything can become a failure. All those things happen, right? When all those things become a failure, you need that power within. You need to go within. That's where you're gonna find an answer. So what I learned about all those agents about, you know, every different field, they have the same characteristic. They have the same characteristic. Is what they have those two. The same characteristic. The power within and open the heart and truly believe in possibility no matter what happens. They not put their whole identity in the physical talented. But I tell people all the greatest we see, I think for me is 5% talent and like for me like is 1% talent, 1% and 99% of belief. Because you have to like remember guys when Kobe Bryant come actually was in high school, that man already tell himself like this. I told you the same guys, the same about Neville God, the same that about Kanye West. They have the same character, they have the same mindset. They speak to existence and they don't care how people see them arrogant or not. But actually that man was in high school, he said, I'm the greatest, I'm a good, I'm the best. And actually I'm gonna skip the college basketball. I'm gonna go and what? In the NBA and the league. He was 18 years old. With that 18 years old, that man was so bold. Yeah, he make mistake, but he don't care. And actually was play actually with someone, with Shaq Leonard have a lot of experience. And he was a rookie. He said, hey man, I tell you buddy, nobody gonna treat me certain way because I am the best. You're gonna see it. I don't care. So it's what? It's not because of our experience, but is believe of himself. Yes, he make mistakes, but he don't care. He keep embody that state, no matter what happen. And guess what? He become on you. He become his identity. You got it again, Tom Brady. I can get so much experience about sport because I don't watch sport to watch sport. I watch sport to see behind that legend. I don't see millionaire to see millionaire. I watch behind the mind how to able to have that so much boldness and no matter what people tell them, no matter they keep moving forward. They keep moving forward, guys. They don't care. They have that will, that sorry guys, sorry guys, sorry guys, sorry guys. My bad, my bad, my bad. There was a phone call and I just have to take it, so my bad, my bad. Everybody can hear me perfectly? Everybody can hear me perfect? Everybody can hear me perfect? Alright, that sounds good. And Empress, how are you? How you been? How is everything good? So yeah, like I said guys, when I study all those, in every different field, different area, they have the same foundation is what? Belief. And they don't care about the 3D. Yeah, that's true. They don't care about the 3D. They focus at the end so much and they see themselves really successful. Some of them like they just born that way. Some of them actually have a coach to teach them how to be that way. Like every athlete, every business, every billionaire business guys, and every different field, art, you name it, they have the same basic is what they believe in a conviction of what they do, and they don't care. They don't care actually how the today like people tell them they're crazy, they lose their mind. They don't care about that. So the same principle about Neville. But those guys able to express those guys able to express those knowledge and sport and creation and invention on technology and so many things, right? But that also uh, that's why I tell people spirituality is very vast. People find so many ways to express spirituality and so many things. Sometimes in sport, they're able to show how powerful we are. Like people put limit, and you actually do something. You transcend that limit. You show people like Stephen Curry the way he shoot threes. You got Elon Musk the way able to build rockets. You got all those guys, Jack Parson, everything, right? So you're able to show people how great we are. But something they have in common. Every great, every mastering anything in the field. They have something called boldness because they have a lot of conviction about themselves. They're in reality with the real. And no matter what happened, they always be in that state. And they're able because those, even in the 3D, make them actually is instant bridge to actually lead them to that greatest becoming legend. Like there's actually people very talented, really talented in the NBA, well talented in high school, play ball, well talented in school, but in life, they're not. And there's someone actually not really well talented, but you have a bonus and you're able to, they don't care about their logic, they see themselves over here. Because imagine like someone 18 years old, you skip college and you go right to an NBA and you're a rookie, you're a bull, like eventually your first game you make a lot of mistake, miss a lot of point, but you don't care. You still do what you do and you become, like that bonus, that confidence. I don't say confidence, but for me, it's bonus. He have the will. He's already see himself already the greatest of all time. In music, same thing, and spirituality, same thing. So they don't wait. Like that's something I say I love guys. All those guys, even in UFC, because I love UFC. There's two sports I love so much is basketball and UFC. Even in UFC, those guys speak to existence a lot. Those guys speak to existence a lot. There's a one into you love that mean how love is from Spain. You love to have wars, you love to have wars, I think his name is Little Tonya, right? He's a UFC fighter. He's a very great fighter. But every time he's always tell himself he's already a champion. I'm not fighting to win, I'm fighting to be dominant, to conquer your soul. So guys, so you have even like that's what I tell people. That person actually have the most bonus. They don't wait to see things to change to no that the person can be successful in anything they do, everything they touch, everything. But most wait to change to be change. How do I'm doing good in person? I'm doing good. I'm doing amazing. Just that's the way you have to go. If you wait to see change, you believe in change. It's impossible to manifest. That damn, I'm glitching, guys. I'm glitching so bad. I'm trying to fix everything right now. And something I observe a lot about athlete, all those guys. They don't wait. They don't wait to see change to believe in change. They don't do that. They don't move that way. They always see themselves a champion. That's the way to move. They don't wait. They don't actually wait. No. They see themselves already become that person already. That's it. And they don't need no proof of anything. They are the proof. That and that's the way you have to be. It's not a lot of people think the real strength is physical. It's not. You like for me, you better work your mind, your soul, than your body. If you have that strength, if you have that strength, not reading in no stuff, no, and a soul level. And a soul level, guys, you have to be able to know yourself. On a soul level, guys, you have to be able to do that, guys. If you don't master like the strength from within, it's over. Because master the physical, you know, not because actually that's what actually really sick, very sick, and with the power of the mind, they're able to heal themselves. So that show that's mean like your soul is the most powerful thing ever. The soul affect the body. Yeah, you can work, still work out everything, but I tell you the most strength. People try have that strength, physical strength. The physical strength is is it, it have its part, but the most powerful strength is your soul strength. Is actually be strong in the soul level. That's the most powerful vicious thing. Because all those things don't mean nothing, guys. That yeah, you know. You have his part, it's good, but in your soul level, because with your soul you can hear your body, right? With your soul you can hear your body. So it's better to master your soul and your mind, and you're able to actually do everything. You're unstoppable. But all those things is you have a spot, but it's not the basic thing to master. Because if you master your soul, you master everything. You can master your body, you can master your emotion, you can master your energy, you can do everything you want. You're free. That's the best strength to have, not the physical strength. Yeah, it's good to have it, but it's better to have it to know your soul better, because that can heal you. Because if you're paralyzed, the body cannot repair your body again. You know, if you're paralyzed, the body cannot repair the body again. Actually, you need your soul right now and your mind to make everything go back together. So that means the soul level is the most powerful thing ever. And that's the reason why all those athletes, all those science people, all those greatest, you know, businessmen, all this world, that's why they master. That's why they focus on the soul level mastery, because that can affect everything in your reality, your entire life, your entire reality. That's the real truth. The rest is nothing, guys. If you have that, you have everything, because you can heal yourself, you can heal other people, you can bend reality with your will. You can, you feel like, but the muscle strength is you. He actually have his part is good, but it's not the basic and foundation everything. But you know something, and the soul level, you master your soul level, you can make that, you know, affect your body, like the muscle. That guys, I tell people like we are so powerful. But we have to understand the soul level consciousness, our true essence is the I am. I am. That's mean God and oneness. Phil Jackson talk about that. That's a coach. I think he have 12 rings in the NBA. You have a book I talk about. I'm gonna buy that book. I'm gonna buy that book from Phil Jackson. You know, talk about spirituality. Are you able to make those guys Shaq, Kobe Bryant, all the whole team, all those other fam do meditation to able to dominate the NBA. And every team you go, you do that. With Michael Jordan, the same thing. I'm gonna buy that book. But people don't promote those things, you know. People don't promote that, you know. The media don't promote those things, right? You have to do your own research. That I tell people that. You have to do your own research, you know, saying the truth. Okay? You have to do your own research to know the truth. The media don't promote those things. SPN don't promote those things. They can talk about it a little bit, but they don't want depth to it. You have to go. You have to go and find for yourself. And Wemby, like another player in NBA right now, go to in China, spend the whole last year, the off season, spend the whole time there, do meditation from the Shaolin monk. It's by coincidence? No, it's not by coincidence. I'm gonna buy that book from Phil Jackson, guys. You know, let me check the name of that book. Because that man, let me check how many ring you have. I think he's a coach that's so successful in the NBA. Even like Pat Wiley. That man was very deep in mindset, embodiment, so many things, guys. Push yourself forward, like within. You don't care about talent. You care about the power of within your true essence. Because that, talent is good. Let me check Phil Jackson his book. Damn. So actually, guys, that man have 13 rank, guys. He have 13. He have 13 rank, guys. Damn, that's a lot. He have 13 championship. Let me check the name of his book. He have a book. Um, okay, he have a book called the Sacred Hoop. I'm gonna show everybody. Okay, that's the name of the book. The Sacred Hoop. Right. So the media don't talk about those things. It's crazy. Spiritual lesson of Hollywood warriors, with those knowledge that man able to have 13 championships. And people call you delusional. But you know, it just um it just too much secrets, A key. Yes, move the compulsion. Yes, move on the compulsion. Take inspiration. Yes. Yeah, the moment you'll be in that state, you really focus about you're gonna move by inspiration and take the real action and make the right move, make the right thing, you're gonna take the right move. And that's for everything. You don't have to know the right thing. But they don't want the mainstream media. I don't want people to know those knowledge. And those knowledge really with who never got so many other people. You know. Okay, we have the 11 Wayne, The Soul of Success. That's another book I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy two of his book. I'm gonna buy The Soul, 11 Wayne by Phil Jackson, and and The Sacred Hope I'm gonna buy those two books. You know, because that is not someone who wow, wow, you know. I tell people, guys, success, when you see all those people so successful, you think, oh, because they work hard. They work hard, but actually, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. When a coach, when a head coach, you know how to program someone, you're gonna work hard. Like that means in programming consciously become like a machine for real. Like you're gonna unconsciously you become that. You become the identity. You just become it. So when a guy like Phil Jackson know how to put you in certain state unconsciously, you're gonna see yourself like become a new person. Not actually because working hard, you know to program your mind. Like Tiger Woods' father, able to make him. That means tell him like sometimes you can be like you become a reflex. Like it's normal because it's that program so much. Self concept, yeah, is very very important. Self concept is very important. Like and self concept, people some people gonna call you arrogant or you're delusional. You know, but actually that's the best thing to have. Give everything, yeah, always give everything good meaning. And no matter and say no matter what happen, you're gonna always have your desired reality because that's who you are. You're a champion. You always have everything you want. No, you always have everything you want. No matter what happened, no matter how the situation is, you're gonna always experience what you really want, what you really want to experience because that's who you are. That's that's a big way to actually excuse me, be able to bend reality. And and also how to have a good relationship with God is sometimes to let is to let go. You do everything you're supposed to do, but you don't have to know how the way. You don't have to know how the way. You don't have to know how the way and what's gonna be happening, how it's gonna be happening. You don't have to know how. You don't have to know how the way, how it's gonna be happening, when, who. It doesn't matter at all. And I think his nickname was Zen Master. Able to make people go in a trance state, his spirit to go in a trance state. Like never show that it teach people that a lot, make people go in a trance state to able to unlock certain ability they have, um, to able to build that way. Tiger Woods was consumed chemical and is a great um chemical and is a top is a great golfer. Yeah, that's the thing. All those guys, all those great guys, they have a dark side about their life, but that can stop them. That's the thing people understand. How that man like Michael Jordan, like you have some dark side. Never got, drinking a lot. I want everyone to do those things. I want everyone to do this thing, but those things cannot stop in you if you have a good self concept about yourself. When you program yourself so much, those things cannot stop you. You know, because you already the greatest. you know you're already the greatest, or you know you're the best. So nothing can stop you. That's the thing. So when you have a conviction about yourself, faith in self and God, all right, and you understand the law of reality, so nothing can break you. Nothing can break you because you're gonna always experience what you want to experience. And anything you're gonna touch to, you can become successful. And you don't have to know the right way to do it. You don't have to do the perfect this, the perfect that. No, you don't have to know all those things. The moment you know you already success, the moment you know everything touch gonna come to goes because that's you. That's who you are. Anything, business wise, money wise, fitness wise. But something I know about those guys, they don't care about compete with other people. They care about push themselves more further. Oh, yeah, let me get together. Nigga, that's they don't care what people doing. Like they're aware of it, but they don't care too much. Oh yeah, today I'm good. Okay, let me try. Okay, let me put myself in that place to see what's going to happen. Oh, yeah, okay, let me. But if you care too much, the external you cannot build yourself that way. If you care too much, what people think about you, how people view you, how people see you, it's gonna be very a little bit like um you're gonna lose that flow. You can aware of something like the 3D. You can aware of something of what's going on in the 3D, but you to put your attention and that can stop you or that can break you. That's the one you're gonna lose your power. Oh sorry guys, sorry. You can lose your power. No, you can easily use your power. Yeah, guys. Those two books, I'm gonna buy those two books, guys. I'm gonna buy those two books because, like I say, guys, there's knowledge is everywhere, but not everybody talk about a lot, and people use them. Like I tell you, what, anybody extremely successful in this world, guys, not because they're very smart, not because they're so talented. It's one thing: the power of written, the power of written, guys. Um, and that choice of the higher power is to be one with the higher power. You know, and like I say, guys, for me, I spent so many years trying to understand why those guys grace, you know, and last year I finally understand they all have one thing in common. They understand reality creation, and they don't care what people think about them. They really don't care. They don't care about failure. Only thing they see is a champion, and they don't care to put themselves in extreme position, extreme goals, extreme crazy goals. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm about to go right now because I should talk with someone right now. Tomorrow's gonna be Monday, right? Tomorrow's gonna be Monday. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be Monday, guys. Hey, Empress, how are you? How's everything good? How's everything good? All right, guys. We're gonna see later, guys. We're gonna see later. I'm gonna be live later, guys, around like 7:30, and I'm gonna tell more because I'm gonna buy this book for real, like, and the audio book, everything, and yeah, because I love to study normal people, like I don't not and every different field, actually use those knowledge to be successful. But because there are books on it. But something I will understand, it's not about the technique. That's what I'm gonna say. It's a conviction about who you are, who you want to be. It's a conviction. The techniques are tools, but for everything in life, you can use those. You can be successful. But there's people show, society gonna criticize you, call your name, you arrogant, this, that. Don't care about the 3D. That's why they become so great. They don't care about the 3D. They focus then. They cancel all the noise and solution. And also the best thing, guys, is actually find your tribe. Find someone think like you and to grow. Oh, excuse me. That was a pleasure, guys. I love you all. Peace and love and stay blessed. And we're gonna see you later, guys. Peace.